and it seems like I've been an advocate just forever. So today we're in a very familiar place, and when I read in the Free Press yesterday, Oakland County has said it first raised its concerns about the RTA plan in November, and little has been done to address them in subsequent meeting. It seems like those words are spoken by our county executive whenever a regional agreement is on the line. So what gives with that? But these issues we are addressing today are not new. They were litigated by the region's leaders when Representative Bert Johnson, John Switalski, and I introduced RTA enabling legislation in 2010, which is 6 years ago. We took testimony in my committee and work groups and hashed issues of governance and revenue distribution. The bills didn't pass before I was term limited in 2010 because we had issues with the city of Detroit back then. But these issues were again litigated when Senate Bill 909 to establish the RTA, again with the governance structure we have today, was introduced by another set of state reps and senators. Again, hearings and work groups were held. The bills passed the House in a roll call vote, and then the Senate passed the Senate on December 6, 2012. 2012, that's 4 years ago. So what gives now? Why are these issues being litigated again in 2016? Well, perhaps it's because the possibility of true regional transit has become very real. You know, public transportation is the great equalizer. This transit system, as proposed, will upset the status quo. To some, the status quo is quite comfortable and has been for many, many years, but for millions who can't get to work, access dental or medical care, veterans who can't get to the VA hospital, students who have 2 to 3 jobs to pay for car insurance when they should be studying, and for the students who can take 5 to 7 years to get a 2-year college degree because there's simply not enough time in the day if they have to rely on public transportation, the status quo is simply not good enough. It's not good enough for the corporate leaders who signed that letter yesterday and the 400 organizations and institutions that have joined a coalition for transit. They need reliable transit to have a stable workforce. The stable transit system that they know are underfunded, disconnected transit system can't get that job done. So over the last 2 years, I and many others, along with the Regional Transit Authority, have listened to thousands of people around this region. And people overwhelmingly know we have a serious problem that needs to be solved soon, or now, or yesterday. If you really listen to the people describe the problems caused by the disjointed and unconnected system we currently have and the opportunities they are missing out on to lead a high-quality life, I promise you, even Brooks Patterson would move heaven and earth to be a part of the solution. I've made dozens of presentations to people all over the region over the last couple of years. If you vote to put this issue on the ballot, I promise I will personally make hundreds more between now and November so that people will know exactly what they are being asked to pay for. So we'll organize hearings anywhere and invite you all to come, and then the people can decide if they want this transit system or not.